Have you ever wondered, how big is the world, really? Or what weird things are happening in other parts of the world? Well, don't worry. This time, I'm going to share some little-known world facts that are guaranteed to make you amazed, or at least smile to yourself. Ready? Let's get started. 1. Mount Everest isn't the tallest peak from the Earth's center. Many believe that Mount Everest is the highest point on Earth. But if measured from the center of the Earth, Ecuador's Chimborazo volcano is the winner. This is because the Earth bulges slightly at the equator, making Chimborazo farther from the Earth's center than Everest. 2. Dolphins can call each other by name. This isn't a myth. Dolphins are among the smartest animals in the world. And they can actually recognize each other using names. They have unique whistles that function just like human names. So, picture a dolphin conversation. Hey, booty. Come over here. 3. There's a giant plastic island in the Pacific Ocean, not the kind of island you want to vacation on. This is a massive floating pile of plastic waste, known as the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. It's estimated to be twice the size of Texas and, unfortunately, it keeps growing. A terrifying reminder of the impact of pollution on our oceans. 4. There's an underwater waterfall. Sounds impossible, right? But there's a huge underwater waterfall in the Denmark Strait. Cold water from Greenland sinks into the warmer ocean below, creating the illusion of an underwater waterfall that's 3,505 meters high, way taller than any waterfall on land. 5. Antarctica has more volcanoes than the North Pole. You might think Antarctica is just a frozen wasteland, but under all that ice, there are loads of active volcanoes. One of the most famous is Mount Erebus, which constantly emits gas and sometimes erupts. Meanwhile, the North Pole has no volcanoes at all. 6. There's a place on Earth where gravity is weaker. Have you heard of Hudson Bay in Canada? Gravity is weaker there than in most other places on Earth. Why? Because of melting ice sheets and tectonic plate movements. So, if you ever want to feel just a little bit lighter, this might be the spot for you. 7. There's a walking tree in the Amazon rainforest, not like the walking trees in fantasy movies, but there is a tree called Socratia exoriza that's known to walk a few meters over the course of several years. Its roots slowly grow towards sunlight, allowing it to gradually move to better spots for sunlight. See? The world is packed with strange and wonderful things we often overlook. Every time we think we've got the world figured out, something new pops up to surprise us. So, when will you start dropping these cool facts into your conversations? You're sure to become the most interesting person in the room.